money yet to extend the line further east. The city likes the way it looks and is ready to move forward. Here's 680's Momin Qureshi.
A few days ago, we found out there's still no timeline for when the Eglinton Crosstown LRT will open. Today, the Mayor's Executive Committee taking the next steps in building out the Eglinton East LRT, the line that would run from Kennedy all the way to UTSC. The committee agreeing to invest $10 million of the city's money in advancing the planning for the East End Transit line. But as always, seeing it become a reality would require major dollars from the provincial and federal government. The mayor believes that money will come.
We'll see today elected representatives of all levels of government. Come on, this has been promised to the Scarborough residents for 20 years. Where is it? At least the city of Toronto is willing to step up.
This still needs to be approved by City Council. Committee also talking about your water and garbage rates going up in the budget, which will be approved early next year. At City Hall, Momin Qureshi, City News.
City News time 11:07. It is going to be chilly enough tonight for the city's 3 warming centers to open their doors. They can be found at 75 Elizabeth Street behind City Hall, Willowdale Baptist Church near Yonge and Finch, and St. John the Divine Anglican Church in Scarborough. Together, the centers will provide 154 beds for people experiencing homelessness. A Burlington man is hoping Ottawa will come through and help him get his family out of Gaza. 680 Phil Martino tells us he hasn't been able to get his wife on the list of people into Egypt.
El Al-Hali said his 2 children are Canadian citizens, but his wife is Palestinian. He has been unable to get her on the list of those allowed to cross into Egypt.
The situation is very dangerous because of the constant bombing.
CNDP is asking the immigration minister to issue special visas that would let Canadians get their extended family members out of Gaza, but Mark Miller says he's considering other options. Meantime, Hamas continues to hold dozens of hostages and these innocent of terror. There's not much prospect of more talks at this point. So far, it's not looking good. Israeli troops have entered Khan Yunis, which is Gaza's second largest city. The Israeli Prime Minister has announced that the military must retain open-ended security control over Gaza after the war against Hamas ends. So Martino City.
This is City News at 11:08. An update from Hollywood, where the actors have voted to ratify the deal with the big studios that now officially ends the possibility of another strike for 3 years. The approval was no guarantee, with members of SAG-AFTRA upset that the deal did not go far enough on regulating AI. But in the end, the deal went through with 78% support. Major relief for an industry trying to return to normal after months of labor strife. It brings a final official end to Hollywood's most tumultuous year in half a century, with 2 historic strikes that shook the industry. City News time, 11:09.
City News 680.
This portion of the news is brought to you by Appliance Canada.
1, 2, 3. Appliance Canada and Thermador have made finding the perfect combination as easy as 1, 2, 3. Purchase an eligible Thermador cooking package or qualifying refrigeration unit and select a complimentary dishwasher or upgrade this choice. Or purchase a complete qualifying kitchen and choose from a selection of free bonus gifts. Thermador and Appliance Canada. For your home, for your life. Visit appliancecanada.com for details.
Time now for the gas price update, and Pro predicts the price will rise 1 cent at midnight, up to $1.45.9 a liter at most GTA stations. We believe in being accountable to you, the listener, which is why we're a member of the Canadian Broadcast Standards Council. As a member, we are committed to upholding the highest standards of broadcasting and adhering to specific codes of conduct. If you have a comment on what you've heard, contact us or visit the CBSC's website, cbsc.ca. We'll respond to your concerns and send you information on the council and its codes.
Credit card bills, utility bills, car bills. The list goes on and on. Stop paying high interest rates on your debt. Consolidate your debt into one monthly payment thanks to Northwood Mortgage. They'll work hard to find a customer solution that works for you. It's true. Northwood people work harder for you. Visit northwoodmortgage.com. We're working harder for you.
License number 10349.
City News time, 11:11. Traffic and weather together on the ones. Here's Jazz and Graywall.
Thanks, Mitch. This report brought to you by Cars for Kids. A lot of construction. Let's start off with the eastbound approaching Highway 25, the HOV lane blocked. Expect to back up from Appleby. A full express closure as well from Jamestown Parkway Express to approaching the 407, all lanes blocked off. The eastbound 401 around to Trafalgar also shuts. Mississauga Road around to the eastbound 401 blocked off as well. Approaching Dixie and the Express, we do have some lane restrictions. Because of a crash that was caused by debris earlier, it looks like MTO crews may be on the scene taking care of that situation. The good news is that it looks like vehicles are getting through now, even though one of the lanes are blocked off, the left lane. It is a visible distraction, so people are slowing down. Just drive with caution through that stretch. The Nielsen around to the eastbound 401 also shuts. And prior to that, on the eastbound 401, it looks like there might be a full collector closure as well from the 404 DVP collectors. It looks like they're still setting up. The collector around to the 404 DVP also shut for repairs. If you're traveling on north-south Morningside or Meadowvale, all these routes going on to the eastbound 401 are blocked off for repairs as well. Westbound 401 around to West 403 and Mississauga Road also shut for construction. The westbound Major Mackenzie round to the northbound 400 closed. And if you're traveling east on the QEW at Dixie, the two left lanes blocked off for repairs, causing a slowdown from Cawthra. Hurry, it's your last chance to donate your car to Cars for Kids for 2023. Your car, running or not, can be picked up as soon as tomorrow. Get a maximum 2023 tax credit at carsforkids.ca. That's your reports at 11:21 with the forecast. Nissan Ariachi.
Mostly cloudy with a few scattered flurries here in the GTA for this evening. Partly cloudy overnight, -3 for a low. We have varying amounts of sun and cloud Wednesday, near 0 for a daytime high. Late day flurries and periods of light snow for Wednesday night. Some sunny breaks Thursday, but we're expecting a few flurries early in the day and possibly some scattered showers. Winds out of the south Thursday, we climb to near 5 degrees. Our overnight low, -3.
Sitting right at the freezing mark at Pearson right now under a partly cloudy sky. City News Time 11:13. She is an Emmy Award-winning actress, and now she's been recognized by Apple as having the podcast of the year. Juliette Louis-Dreyfus released the first episode of Wiser Than Me back in April.
Each week, I'm going to get scolded by women who are older and much wiser than me. Because I think that older women are an untapped natural resource in our culture.
She posted on her Instagram today that she's completely stunned and utterly delighted by the honor, and thanks everyone for listening. The wiser women include Jane Fonda, Carol Burnett, and Fran Lebowitz. Headlines and sports next.
We're taking back lazy with Lazy Boy by leaning all the way back into our sofas. After spending 9 to 5 sitting upright, we deserve to spend our 5 to 9 fully reclined. Our only side hustle shall be hustling home to our recliners. We, the lazy, are taking back lazy, all from the comfort of our Lazy Boy furniture. Lazy Boy, long live the lazy.
Get up to an extra $500 off your purchase at 9 GTA stores plus Kitchener, Barrie, and St. Catharines. More than just a game, you want it all.
Raptors inspired basketball.
It's a spicy P thing.
Spicy Steve feeling it on the big stage.
An OG thing. A Scotty B thing. You got a hunger for hoops, the culture, the style, opinions, and more.
So big, so strong. Scotty B.
That's winning basketball. Nothing but Sportsnet.
Toronto's news. Now, this is City News 680. Everywhere.
0 right now in Pearson. The overnight low is -3. Good evening, I'm Mitch Burke. Divorce denied? Sources tell City News the Ford government may not be peeling apart Mississauga, Brampton, and Caledon after all. The Toronto Star, first to break this story today, reports the Premier might have something to say about it later this week. And that was just the start of a wild day at Queen's Park. It was the first day Bonnie Crombie was in the building as the new Liberal leader, to say nothing about her longtime advocacy for an independent Mississauga. Here's just a taste of what went on.
Flying around in the private jet, going to her $5 million estate in the Hamptons, she's out of touch with the average worker.
I have earned every single penny. I have been not handed a political dynasty.
There's a lot more where that came from. After all, the election isn't until 2026. Coming up in the news, a troubling report about the problem of sexual assault in the Canadian military. First, though, it is time for sports, and here is Pressure Off. Well, maybe it's all about Christine Sinclair.
soccer superstar is being honored in her final match for Team Canada, a friendly against Australia. BC Place has been renamed. Christine Sinclair Place in her honor. As for the match itself, Quinn's goal in the 30th minute has Canada leading 1-0 at halftime. The MLB winter meetings continue in Nashville, and speculation continues surrounding where superstar Shohei Ohtani will land. Dodgers manager Dave Roberts was surprisingly frank today about his team's involvement in the chase.
I'd like to be honest, and so we met with Shohei, and we talked, and I think it went well.
When asked about Roberts' comments, Dodgers GM Brendan Gomes was a little less specific.
Yeah, that's not something we feel comfortable going into right now.
Ohtani reportedly met with the Blue Jays at their development complex yesterday, and while fans await word on Ohtani and Juan Soto, the Red Sox have traded outfielder Alex Verdugo to the Yankees for 3 pitching prospects. No Leafs tonight, but 8 other games. The Wild lead the Flames 4-2 in the third period. Devils lead the Canucks 4-2 there in the second. Earlier, the Senators crushed the Rangers 6-2. The Leafs play those same Sens on Thursday. And in the NBA's in-season tournament quarterfinals, the Bucks crushed the Knicks 146-122 earlier. Happening now, Lakers lead the Suns 59-47 at halftime. You can watch that game on Sportsnet. Raptors are back at it tomorrow against Miami. Sports at 15 and 45 past every hour, or anytime at sportsnet.ca.
City News Time, 11:18.
I donated blood for the first time after my dad was injured.
I donated plasma after my friend got sick.
A donor made it possible to have more holidays with Dad.
More holiday markets with my friend.
So I make the time.
So now I tell everyone.
Blood and plasma donors make the holidays brighter for families like mine.
Donate blood or plasma this holiday season at Canadian Blood Services. Visit blood.ca to book an appointment at a location near you.
How was your doctor's appointment?
Funny you ask. I got a flu shot specifically formulated for people over 65. It's called Fluzone, high-dose quadrivalent. It's publicly funded in Ontario for people 65 and older.
You learn something every day.
Ask your doctor or pharmacist for Fluzone High Dose Quadrivalent, a vaccine used to prevent influenza for people over 60.